Alright everybody, this is your buddy BlogsmithJim, the Bitcoin stock expert, with the weekly report, and it's kind of piggybacking on the report I did earlier this week, but definitely necessary with a lot of action going on. And here we are in the dog days of September, and I am joined by special guests, 3 of the best dogs ever. We have Apollo, Sunshine, and Adrian. So let's take a look. We got Apollo over here, resting. Good doggy. And then we have Sunshine doing a little resting too. And we have Adrian over here. And they are very good dogs. Look at her. Oops. There she is. You're a good girl. Right, Adrian? You're my buddy. She used to not like me, but she's my buddy. So anyway, just a quick little introduction to the doggies. But we got a lot of action here, lots of report. So let me get it going here. Bitcoin itself had a rather turbulent week. It still stayed within range, the range that I'm kind of identifying. And speaking of range, trying to get the lighting. There we go. And so there were some rumors about China to ban ICOs, initial coin offerings, which is kind of a way to trade Bitcoin stocks in a different way. But so that kind of freaked out the trade of Bitcoin, and China's kind of a sleeping giant, as they say, in a country that hides the ball really well. So we were looking at that, and Bitcoin went down price-wise. Last Sunday the 3rd, it was $4,700, and then it went down to $4,200 on September 5th, Tuesday, which was when the markets reopened from Labor Day. And then we had it go all the way up to $4,700 on Friday, this Friday the 8th, yesterday. And then the same day, it actually went down to $4,200 because people are still freaking out about China. And there's actually a lot of rumors out there that they may not be friendly to Bitcoin, but none of it's confirmed. So it's kind of, in my opinion, it's actually a way to get the price to go down. And like I always say, it's not the quality of the company per se, but what people think is the quality of the company. And that's really what drives the price of any stock. So people think that Bitcoin is subject to these regulations in China, so that's what's scaring people off. But I think it's a really good opportunity to buy. So if you have access to buy Bitcoin itself, I would recommend it for sure. And then Monday, just a little look ahead, this coming Monday is 9/11. So that could be an indicator to spike up some fears in the general market, which is good for Bitcoin because Bitcoin itself has kind of that gold aspect to it. So it's a safe haven kind of stock, or safe haven asset, I should say, and people will flock to it. So it's kind of already been recognized as a safe haven asset, even though Bitcoin itself is really up and down. But just as a indicator that I've been looking at with the charts, it really doesn't go much below 4,000, and it really doesn't go much above 5,000, which $1,000 is a lot of money, but per Bitcoin. But if you use that range as your bottom and top, use that 4,000 as a floor or somewhere close to it, you buy in, and you're going to make some money because it just keeps repeating it. There's some things that scare people off, or they take their profits, goes down, and then it comes back up. So try to buy around 4,000 if you can. Around 5,000 you want to sell, and you definitely don't want to try to get in at 5,000 at the moment, because you could lose 20% pretty quickly. But that being said, we will move on to the Bitcoin stocks themselves, which I will have for part 2 of today's recap for the week.